Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another story time video. I haven't done a story time in a long time, so we're gonna bring it back. The story times will happen all the time, but just change up the content. I'll throw in some here and there. So today's story time is pretty interesting. I would say it's one of my more interesting story times. It's about the time when my friend's ex sent me her nudes. And let me tell you, they weren't really that great, but anyways, let's just begin. So the story time starts off with me talking to my friend Matt on a Instagram call. And after a while talking to him, he asked if his girlfriend could join the call. And I know him from the past. I met some of his girlfriends, and they're kind of weird. And they wouldn't treat him right. And he meets girls off of LMK. If you don't know what LMK is, it's basically a dating website where a bunch of lonely teens go to find a girlfriend or a boyfriend. It's kind of like Tinder, but for kids. And I know it's not advertised as a dating website, but that's basically what it's used for. And after meeting some of his girlfriends off of LMK, they would completely ignore him or be messed with some other dude that's on call with them. And that's how most of those relationships on the app occurred. So this is just a warning. Don't download LMK and meet someone off of there, because everybody's weird on that app. And I'd painstakingly tell him over and over to delete the app. It's not worth it. All the women are hoes on there, and all the guys are pedos. But he wouldn't listen. He said he deleted it, and he'd be showing his screen on like Discord or something, and I could see it in the corner of the screen. I'm like, oh, I thought you deleted the app, and he just lied. And his girlfriend's story was no different. He met her on LMK just like all his other girlfriends. So let's just say I didn't have a lot of high hopes for her. And I was sadly right. So I finally agreed. Sure, add it on calls. What's the worst that can happen? Little did I know what was in store for me ahead. We're gonna call Matt's girlfriend IKEA, because that's her little nickname we gave her. So going forward, IKEA is my friend's girlfriend. So IKEA joins call, and it's really awkward at first. I get like all red in the face. Because, I don't know, I get really awkward when I meet new people. Especially when there's other people sniffing at others. I don't know. I guess it's because I don't know what to get offended by, so I have to like really watch what I say. But I remember Matt saying like, "What's up, baby?" And I was like, he did not just say that. I hate when people say baby, but, people have their own things. It's not for me. You'll never hear me say baby besides in this video. Or referring to an actual baby. I just cringe every time someone says babe or baby to their significant other. This is so like generic and it's common. But as the call progressed, my friend would simp for this girl like really harder than I am right now. He'd say stuff like, "Oh my god, baby, you're so gorgeous," or "Your voice is like so beautiful," some stuff like that. It wasn't exactly like that, but it was basically like that. And this girl would not even compliment him back. Like the least you could say, "You're handsome," or something like that. And my red flags are just going off right now. I knew this girl was not good for him. I knew she was a hoe. And I really wanted to tell my friend, but I know he wouldn't listen to me, and he would have to find out the hard way. And if it couldn't get even worse, she'd ignore him a lot. Like, she'd just start doing her own thing and start talking to other people, and she was barely in their conversation at all. So most of the time, me and Matt were just chatting to ourselves. If you have a significant other that's like ignoring you or not giving you like any attention while on call with them, then that's a red flag right there. You need to abandon that ship and go find a safer one. And I decided to leave call because I got tired, so I was just gonna like pass out or go to bed, what I normally do. Now as I was about to fall asleep, I get a message from, you can guess who, IKEA. And she just got straight to the point. She was like, "Hey, we should go out," or something like that. And I was sitting there thinking like, at least buy me coffee first. But no, actually I was like, you're dating my friends? And that's what I said. I was like, "Yeah, you're dating my friends." And she was like, "Oh, he doesn't have to know." And I'm like, "No, he's gonna know." And she was like, "Huh?" I was like, "I'm telling him." And I didn't tell him immediately because I kind of expected it to be a prank. Because we had this little like prank wars going on. I prank him, he prank me, so forth. And let's just say I was winning so far. The last prank I did on him was I was pretending to be a girl and he fell for it really hard. And it was really funny. He's tried multiple times to get me back, but it didn't work. I saw right through his prank. So he really wanted to get me back. And this was his way of getting me back. At first, I thought it was a prank. I didn't believe it one bit. But I was just going with it. And I thought about going with it and be like, "Oh yeah, I like you back too," like just to prank him back. But I didn't want him actually thinking I liked him and ruin their friendship over some stupid prank, so I decided not to do it. Oh no. Oh my god, dude, I just sneezed and it went over my phone. So I screenshot the message and sent it to him. And I told him, "Hey dude, your girlfriend's cheating on you. And I really hope this is a prank." It's something along those lines. I don't really remember the message he sent after that, but I do remember he told me to call him, so I did. And he sounded like so sad on call and so like disappointed in himself and of her. And he started And he actually started crying. I felt so bad for him. But then he does something really stupid, and I was just so confused by it. He started twisting the plot and blaming it all on me, like it was my fault. And I'm like, dude, I had nothing to do with this. It's not my fault. And I am pissed. I am so pissed at her. So I start like cussing her out. And if you know me, I don't really cuss at all. But that made me super mad. I was so pissed because I lost my friend of like, what was it, 2 years at that point? So I think I had right to be pissed. And I was getting blamed for something I didn't even do. So I tell her, you ruined my friendship, and I called her a hoe. And before I could say anything else and let my emotions get ahead of me, Matt calls me again. I'm like, what does he want now? And he tells me it's a prank. I get so relieved after that because I really didn't want to lose my friend of 2 years over some dumb girl that he was dating. And as I'm talking about it, I'm telling him, oh, it's such a good prank. How did you make yourself cry commands? Because he's such a bad actor. That's how I know all his pranks are fake, because he starts like laughing during it. He didn't laugh a single time. And then I tell him he finally got me back. Then I realize, oh shoot, I cussed out his girlfriend. I better go apologize. And that's exactly what I do. I say, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for cussing you out. Matt just told me it's a prank. Good job for you guys, something like that. I don't even know. And then I tell Matt I'm actually gonna go to bed this time. I'm really tired. I'm gonna pass out. And I hang up call and I'm about to doze off again. And then she messages me one more time. And she says like, you're cute or something like that. And I'm like, haha, so funny. I know it's a prank now, you can stop it. And then she says, no, I'm being serious this time. We should actually go out. And I tell her, I can't really tell this is a prank anymore. I hope it is. And she says, yet again, I'm being dead serious. We should go out and keep it a secret from Matt. And I'm like, I don't think I want to do that. And I wasn't sure if she was being serious or not, or this was another prank. So I didn't tell Matt about it this time. And she says the same stuff over and over and over. Like, oh, but don't have to tell your friend about it. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Like, I got genuinely annoyed with her, and I said, hey, look, he's my friend. I'm especially not going to cheat with you on him. And she just could not take no for answers. She was like, please, come on. I was not attracted to her at all, nor did I want to betray my friend like that. And I tell her no is my final answer. And then she starts like wanting the VC like really, really bad. She tried to call me 5 times. No joke, 5 times. And I didn't answer any of them. Because I didn't want to call my friend's girlfriend alone. I think this is kind of weird. And then after I direct her calls, she says, do you want to see my nudes? And I'm like, what? I don't think anybody would want to see your nudes. So then I tell her, I think I'm good. And I'm starting to think this is a prank again, because who says that? You know, I literally just met you like an hour ago, and you're already trying to send me your nudes. This is like some story you hear off like Reddit. So I wasn't really believing it anymore. And then she sends me a picture, but it wasn't like, I couldn't see what the picture was. I had to open it first. So then I kind of hesitate. I'm like, what if it actually is her nude? And then I was like, it's probably not. It's probably like Matt's dick or something. I don't know. And then I opened it because my curiosity got the best of me. I'm wondering what it actually was. And it wasn't Matt's dick. I wish it was, but it wasn't. I got flashbanged. Because let me tell you, these are some of the most disgusting breasts I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot in my life. Just kidding. Surprisingly, I didn't look like a bunch of breasts back then. But I knew they weren't supposed to look like that. I'll try to describe what they look like while throwing up. But they were basically blue. Literally blue. And there was like so many like veins running through them. Alien vs. Predator. And to this day, after seeing many boobs in my life, I've never seen any like that. But that's not all. After almost having a seizure, I looked down to see there's emojis covering her nipples. Thank God. I don't want to imagine what they look like. And there was text above saying, I can uncover them for you. And I thought in my head, nah, keep them covered. And you're probably thinking yourself that I had it open for like 30 seconds and think all that. No, I had it open for like 5 seconds and I closed it. Quickly after closing it, I knew it wasn't a prank anymore. And I told her I was going to tell Matt. And here's where my mistake comes in. I didn't tell him right away. Because I was scared that he was going to flip the switch again on me. Like he did the first time, but that was a prank. I felt like crying. I was scared to lose a friend, so I slept on it. And then when I woke up, I saw that I had a missed call from him. And a text saying him and Ikea broke up because she was cheating or something like that. And then when I was on call with him, I told him that his girlfriend, or his ex, sent me nudes. And he took it as well as he could, but I could tell he was sad, so that actually just pissed me off. Because Matt just doesn't deserve this hoe. So I did the next best thing. I cussed her out. And I didn't hold back this time. I told her that she was an ugly cow. And I don't say that to anybody who pisses me off. I just really hate cheaters. I don't see no point in cheating at all. I can make a whole video about that. Subscribe and like the video if you want to see that. I'm not trying to be mean, but she was really unattractive and did kind of look like a cow. I'm not gonna lie. And I remember my friends saying, I don't even know how I found her attractive. I thought that was just hilarious. But yeah, that's pretty much it of the story. If you guys did enjoy the video, please smash the like, subscribe. And if you want to see more, I have many more stories I can do. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. And don't go on LMK, because that's like the worst place to find a girlfriend. Or a boyfriend, because they're all crazy on there, okay? Bye.